Now come to the point, disjoint sets. Okay, this is one of the points, one of the concepts in exercise 1.4. Disjoint sets. If A and B are two sets such that A intersection B is equal to 5, then A and B are called disjoint sets. This is the definition of disjoint sets. If you find intersection of two sets, if you get empty set, null set or void set, then the two sets are called disjoint sets. To understand this concept clearly, let us take an example. A is equal to set 2, 4, 6, 8 and B is equal to set 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, my children, I have taken, I assumed these two sets. Then A and B are disjoint sets because there are no elements which are common to A and B. If you observe these two sets, any elements are common to both A and B? No elements are there which are common to both A and B. The disjoint sets can be represented by means of Venn diagram as shown below. I have shown the disjoint sets by the means of Venn diagram. See here, this is a universal set, rectangle. In this universal set, A and B are subsets. And in the set A, I wrote elements of set A 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And in set B, I wrote elements of set B 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, my children, these two circles are disjoint. They are not intersecting circles. They are disjoint because there are no elements which are common to both A and B. Understood, my dear children? Right. Hello, my dear children. In the previous class, we have discussed the concepts or points in this exercise which are very useful in solving the problems in exercise 1.4. So we are going to start the sums in exercise 1.4 today. See here, exercise 1.4, page number 17, question number 1. See the question number 1. Find the union of the sets x is equal to set 1, 3, 5 and y is equal to set 1, 2, 3. These are the given two sets. We have to find union of these two sets. You know, this is a notation to find the union of two sets x and y. So x union y, x union y is equal to, first we write set x, set 1, 3, 5, union symbol, set y, set 1, 2, 3. Okay, my dear children, symbolically we wrote the union of these two sets. This is equal to, union means combine all the elements but without repetition of any element. So 1, 2, 3. 1 is repeated, 1 is there and 3 is also there in the two sets. But we write only one time. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Understood, my dear children, how to find the union of two sets? Right. Now come to the question number 2. Find the union of the sets A is equal to set A, E, I, O, U and B is equal to set A, B, C. We follow the same procedure. We follow the same steps. This is union of two sets A and B. A union B is equal to, we write here set A, E, I, O, U. We wrote set A. union set B, A comma B comma C. So union means combine all the elements without repetition. So I wrote all these elements in alphabetical order. So A, but we should write only one time. Next B, next C, next E, next I, next O, next U. This is the union of two sets A and B. Understood, my dear children? Right. Now come to the next question, that is third one. Find the union of the sets A is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and multiple of 3, and B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number less than 6. If you observe here, the two sets are given in the set builder form. In the previous two questions, the sets are given in the roster form, whereas in this question, the two sets are given in the set builder form. So here the first set is infinite set, because multiple of 3. There are infinitely many multiples are there in the natural number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and so on. Infinitely many multiples of 3. But B, if you observe here, B is a finite set because less than 6 natural number and it is a less than 6. So we can write here set B in the roster form. So I wrote here set B in the roster form. So B is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have already learnt in the first exercise itself how to write a set in the roster form if a set is given in the set builder form. Okay, my dear children? Yes. Okay. Now we are going to find union of these two sets A and B. So symbolically we write A union B. A union B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and multiple of 3. I wrote here set A in the set builder form as it is union. Here I wrote the set B in the roster form because I have already written the set B in the roster form. So I wrote that B, set B as it is here. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to the union of two sets. We write like this in the roster, in the set builder form. Set of all x such that x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X values may be any one of these values or a multiple of 3. Union means utilize this word or. Okay, my dear children? Right. Now come to the next question, my dear children. Find the union of sets A is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and 1 less than x less than or equal to 6. Here A is a set of natural numbers lying between 1 and 6, including 6 because less than or equal to symbol is there. So 6 is also an element, but 1 is not an element. Okay, my dear children. And B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and 6 less than x less than 10. Here set B is also set of natural numbers lying between 6 and 10. Between 6 and 10 the natural numbers. Okay, my dear children. Now let us write these two sets in the roster form. Here A and B are given in the set builder form. Let us write these two sets in the roster form. So A is equal to, what are the natural numbers? Greater than 1 but less than or equal to 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Understood this step, my dear children? Understood the elements of the set A. Right. Now come to set B. The elements of set B. What are the elements of set B? Natural numbers more than 6 but less than 10. So 7, 8, 9. Understood the elements of set B, my dear children? Right. Now we find A union B. So I wrote here set A union symbol, set B. Union of two sets. What is meant by union of two sets? We combine all the elements and we write as a single set without repeating any element. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Understood the union of these two sets A and B, my dear children? Right. Now come to the next question. The first Roman, fifth question. Find the union of sets A is equal to set 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 5, empty set. Okay, my dear children? We have to find union of these two sets. So I wrote here A is equal to set 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 5. What is meant by 5? Empty set, null set, means there is no element, only braces. Within the braces, no element should be written. We should not write any element. Empty set or null set or void set. Now A union B. Therefore, A union B is equal to, I wrote here set A elements as it is, set 1, 2, 3 union B, empty set, void set, okay, null set. Now union of these two sets means we had combined the all the elements in A and B. So here 1, 2, 3. In the set B no element is there, so here no need to write any element, only these three elements are there in the union of these two sets A and B. Understood, my dear children? Right. Now page number 18, question number 5. Do the remaining sums. 2, 3, 4. Okay, my dear children, can you do the question number 2, 3, 4? Then come to question number 5 in page number 18. Find the intersection of sets x is equal to set 1, 3, 5 and y is equal to set 1, 2, 3. Here this question is based on finding the intersection of sets. So x intersection y, you know, we have already discussed this symbol denotes intersection. So x intersection y is equal to, I wrote here set x intersection symbol set y. What is meant by intersection of two sets? It is a set of all common elements in both A and x and y. So what are the elements which are common to both sets? 1 is there, here also 1 is there, so we write here 1. 3 is there, here also 3 is there, 3. Here 5 is there, here 5 is not there, so we don't write. Here 2 is there, but in this set 2 is not there. So only these two elements are common to both sets x and y. So this is the intersection of sets x and y. Understood this, my dear children? Right. Now I am representing this data by the means of Venn diagram. See here, universal set, a rectangle. In this universal set, set x denoted by this circle and set y denoted by this circle. In this circle, for these both 1 and 3 are common elements. So this is a common part. This is a common part to x and y circles. So here I wrote 1 and 3. 1, 3 are common elements. Then what are the elements left here? 5. I wrote here 5. Similarly, in set Y, 1, 2, 3 are there. 1, 3 already there. The remaining element I wrote here 2. Okay, my dear children, understood this Venn diagram? Right. Now come to the next question. Find the intersection of sets A is equal to set A, E, I, O, U and B is equal to set A, B, C. Here we have to find the intersection of these two sets. So directly I am writing here A intersection B. This symbol stands for intersection. Okay, my dear children? Right. Now I wrote here elements of set A intersection here set B. What is meant by intersection of two sets? We have to write the elements which are common to both sets. What are the elements common to both sets? Here only A. Only this element is common. Okay, my dear children. So in this set only one element which is common to both sets A and B. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. I am representing this data in the Venn diagram. See here, universal set, a rectangle. You know, generally we use rectangle to denote universal set, and subsets are generally denoted by circles. We use circles to denote subsets of universal set. So A and B are two sets and A is common. Here common part I wrote here A, and the remaining elements in set A, E, I, O, U I wrote here, and the remaining elements B, C I wrote here. Understood this Venn diagram, my dear children? Right. Now come to the question number 8. Question number 8. Are the sets set 1, 2, 3, 4 and set of all x such that x is a natural number and 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6 disjoint sets. This question is based on the definition of disjoint sets. So you have to recall the definition of disjoint sets. Okay, my dear children? Right. So first I am writing the given set where I am assuming that the first set is A. It is not given. For our convenience, we are assuming that given set is A. A is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4 and I am assuming the second set is B. B is equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number and 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6. So here set B is given in the set builder form. Let us write the set B in the roster form. Then what are the elements of set B? X is a natural number lying between 4 and 5 and including these two elements because less than or equal to. Here also less than or equal to means that element also included in that set. So 4, 5, 6. These are the elements of set B. After writing the given two sets in the roster form, let us find intersection of the two sets. Here they did not ask you directly find the intersection of sets A and B, but are the two sets disjoint sets means you must find intersection of the two sets. Okay, my dear children? Therefore, we are finding here A intersection B. That is equal to, I wrote here set A, intersection symbol, set B. What is meant by intersection of two sets? We have to write all the elements which are common to both sets. So, what are the elements common to both sets? Only 4. 4 is only the element which is common to both sets. So one element is there in this set. So it is not an empty set. Understood this point, my dear children? Right. So we can say that this pair A and B are not disjoint sets. They are not disjoint sets. I am representing the given data in the Venn diagram as shown here. Universal set. In this universal set, A and B are subsets of universal sets, and we have represented set A in this circle and set B this circle. Here 4 is common element for A and B sets. So I wrote here 4, and the remaining elements of A, set A, 1, 2, 3, I wrote here 1, 2, 3. Similarly, in the set B, the remaining elements 5, 6, I wrote here 5, 6. Understood this Venn diagram, my dear children? Right. Now come to the question number 9. Do the remaining sums as homework or do in classwork notes. Okay, my dear children? If you have any doubt, ask your doubts and get your doubts clarified. Okay, my dear children? Now come to the question number 9. If A is equal to set 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. These are the elements of set A. B is equal to set 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. These are the elements of set B. C is equal to set 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. These are the elements of set C. And D is equal to set 5, 10, 15, 20. These are the elements of set D. Okay, my children. Now come to question number 1. In this question number 9. A minus B. This question number 9 is given based on the definition of difference of two sets. Understood the question, my dear children? Right. So we are going to find the difference of the two sets A and B. So A minus B is equal to, I wrote here set A minus here I wrote set B. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. Now to find the difference of two sets, first of all we have to identify what are the elements which are common to both sets. Here 12 is common element in both sets, so we strike out whatever the elements are common to both sets, strike out that common elements. Here one and only one element, that is 12, is common element, so we have struck out. Okay, my dear children? After striking out the common elements, we have to write the elements which are left in the first set after cancellation. What are the elements left in the first set? 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 21. So here, observe here, I wrote the same elements 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 21. But we should not touch the elements which are left in the second set after cancellation. We should not consider them. Understood, my dear children? Right. Now come to question number 2. A minus C. So I wrote here set A minus here set B. If you observe, what are the elements which are common to both sets A and C? 6 is common, so we have cancelled, we have struck. And 12 is also common element, we strike out the common elements. After cancellation, after striking the common elements in the both sets, the elements which are left in the first set 3, 9, 15, 18, 21. We should consider only these elements in the set to first set after cancellation. We should not consider the elements which are left after cancellation in the second set. We should not consider them. We should not touch them. Okay, my dear children? Understood how to find the difference of two sets? Right.